So it all started with Michael Greger's grandmother. He was only a kid when the doctor sent her home in a wheelchair to die. You see, she was diagnosed with end-stage heart disease. She already had so much bypass operations that the surgeons essentially ran out of options. She was confined to a wheelchair with crushing chest pain. The doctors told her there was nothing else they could do. You see, his grandmother had weeks left to live, and just like that, her life was supposed to be over at just 65. Except it wasn't. You see, his grandmother got better. She saw a segment that aired on 60 Minutes about a new lifestyle for reversing terminal heart disease. It was a live-in program where everyone was placed on a plant-based diet with a graded exercise regime. And she gave it a shot, and within weeks, his grandmother was walking again, freeing herself from the wheelchair. So despite being given her medical death sentence at 65, his grandma, thanks to a new diet and lifestyle, lived on to 96, giving her another 31 years of healthy life on Earth to enjoy. How can this be possible when the medical profession doesn't think it's possible to reverse heart disease? You see, drugs are given to slow progression, surgery is performed to circumvent clogged arteries, but you're expected to get worse. According to this book, the US healthcare system runs on a fee-for-service model, with doctors getting paid for the pills and procedures they prescribe, rewarding quantity over quality. So the author, who is a doctor himself, argues, are you really being given the best advice at all times, including nutrition advice to prevent but also reverse disease? So, if you are in poor health or want to be in good health in your later years, then this book, How Not to Die, could be the wake-up call for you to treat nutrition seriously. According to Dr. Greger in this book, he argues that most deaths in the United States are preventable, and they are related to what we eat. Our diet is the #1 cause of premature death and the #1 cause of disability. And even if you think statistically we are living longer than ever before, you have to ask if these are actually healthy years where we have functionality and vitality. We may be living longer, but we could be living them sicker, with diseases like heart disease, brain disease, digestive cancers, diabetes, high blood pressure, breast cancer, prostate cancer, and much, much more. But Dr. Greger argues, what if we could prevent these diseases and in some cases even reverse them just by changing what we eat? With that said, this book introduces you to the benefits of a plant-based diet. You're going to learn about some of the common myths about the plant-based diet, like not getting enough protein, and you're going to be learning about the foods that you should be eating on a daily basis to improve your health and reverse disease. Dr. Greger definitely writes with a lot of enthusiasm, and he actually explains the scientific studies behind the foods we should eat. If you're interested in learning about how a plant-based diet can change your life, definitely check out the book How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger. A link is in the description below. Also, subscribe to our email list where you get lots of information about plant-based diet. The link is in the description below as well. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys the next time.